promise I won't lead you astray. I won't let you get on stage and look crazy. I mean, it's a crazy show. Like, we have a lion and a tiger and a bear that talks. So it's crazy like that already. But I am going to need you. And
how would I describe the play The Wiz for someone that hasn't seen it or heard of it? I guess I would describe it as just a mystical fantasy, but also a story that's telling a lesson about courage.
Now on your knees when you speak to me. And kiss my foot.
Dorothy pretty much is trying to get out of the environment that she's in. She doesn't really appreciate home. And she winds up one day getting caught up in a storm that comes to where she's at, and it takes her house up in the tornado, and next thing you know, she's in this weird land called Oz.
The Tin Man connects to me because, I mean, at first glance, or like when I meet people, they always say like I don't have any emotion or like I'm monotone. But if you get to really know me, I'm really emotional, and I do have like a lot of ups and downs. So I would say.
Listen, that's Glinda. That's Glinda's theme song. Look at her. She's coming out.
How does it feel to be Ada Pearl? Ada Pearl is just me. Auntie, wild, love to like nurture people, tell people what to do. I really have that personality, so I feel like with her I can connect.
Some things that most people don't know about the production process is how much it actually takes to put the show on. Whether it's building a set, breaking down the set, hanging lights, just generally the overall thinking process that goes from the beginning to the end of the actual show.
So then maybe I should cut the fingers off.
It's supposed to just drop.
Some of my inspiration for some of the costumes would be the divas of the 70s. I tried to channel Diana Ross, Thelma Houston, Gloria Gaynor for the witches, and then of course, you know, like try to give a little modern twist to certain other characters like Dorothy, the Tin Man, the Scarecrow, and just give it bright, vibrant, Broadway style life as to the best of my ability.
What I'm excited about is listening to the crowd's reaction, or like getting the feedback, or even getting the feedback from the dancers, like how, you know, day one they learned the piece and now that they're performing it, how they feel about it. Like that's exciting to me. When the movement manifests into the material form is the most exciting, most emotional moment.
Then through an opening in the clouds, I floated down and ended right here in Oz, right in the middle of a lady social.
Come, Mrs. Wiz. What happened next, girl?
So, these ladies had never seen a balloon before.
It's really cool actually. I wasn't sure what role I was gonna be playing, but I'm super happy that it's the Wiz because I kind of feel like I get to be like really powerful and like kind of get to yell at people and stuff. So it's really cool to like bring my acting to that level and to be able to play that range of a character. Really angry and then it's like a little bit happy and it's like wait, it's angry again. So I think that it's cool to see all those emotions play into like this character who's supposed to be just like angry all the time, and then we find out that that's not the real person at all.
I feel having The Wiz produced at St. John's University gives students the opportunity to really step out of their comfort zones, but also gives students the opportunity to explore a different side of things. Many kids, many students, they grew up with always hearing about The Wiz, but whenever someone would be asked, you know, they would always quote from the movie, or they would think right away, oh, The Wizard of Oz. Many were not quite familiar with this show in particular. So this also opens up the world and kind of opens their minds up to a different possibilities of, you know, exactly what a show like this can really offer to them. And I feel like, especially having it in this kind of city, this kind of environment where there is such diversity, it really allows everyone from all walks of life to really come together.
It's just something so much bigger. Like, I don't know, I think it's associated with so many big things, like the names, like aside from the movie, but like Broadway, the amount of times that it's been brought back to Broadway and revived in so many different ways. And I think just what it stands for, like the message behind it, and I think it just has a lot of great aspects in it.
The greatness of Black culture. It like showcases some of the best talents and it captures all the great things about my culture and everything, and it's like it just puts together so beautifully and in such like a interesting way for everyone to enjoy, and it's just like it's fun and like I just like that it's shared.
The same thing basically, like it's just that twist of like on the Wizard of Oz, like the Black culture being implemented into this production is just like amazing, and you really just like get a feel. It's really good representation.
Congratulations! You just killed the Wicked Witch of the East.
Oh no! Oh yeah!
Girl, I was on way to the funeral.
I didn't even kill nobody.
My expectations for the show is that everybody's going to do excellent. The audience is going to love it. People are going to laugh. People are going to cry. And I'm so excited to see it, but my personal expectations for it is that this opens the door for me and everybody in the cast, because everybody is just so talented. Because, you know, they giving him, oh, you're so good, blah, blah. I like that. He liked that feeling. But the way he went about it after a while is fear me to love me. So that's where he gets that scary, big feeling.
So the character connects to me because, again, the line is like courage, and I feel like I can relate to that on a personal level when it comes to performing. Just me doubting myself and not really seeing my fullest potential when it's always been there. Just learning to believe in myself and that I have the courage to do anything. Dorothy has a lot to learn. Dorothy is a young girl who lives with her aunt and her uncle, and there's a line in that first scene that it suggests that Dorothy and Aunt Em have kind of a rocky relationship. So Dorothy has a lot to learn when it comes to that, when it comes to just life in general. And from her journey from home first, then all through the land of Oz, and then back to home, Dorothy has learned something about relationships, something about love. Being away from home so long has actually given her the wanting to actually stay home and want to be home, have an appreciation for home and her aunt and Uncle Henry. And from all of that, it just makes me realize that, you know, the significance of home and the people around you that you love. All the lessons that she had to learn, the lessons, she's a leader throughout the show, and that's a very good character trait to have. And just everything that she's learned throughout the show, I can take from it. It can help me, it can benefit me greatly. Not just now, not just for a character, just for a part, but in life in general. So, you know.
Honestly, I didn't have any expectations except for just to come and have a good time and support, the cast. But I actually really enjoyed myself. It was really awesome. How they brought it all together, I felt like all of the actors came in, they just really made individuals into one whole, and I thought that was great.
And we know the talent of this organization of students. Yes, so it definitely met our expectations.
Awesome music, acting. Yes, it was very entertaining. I love the line.
Well, you guys did a phenomenal job. We're beyond proud of you at St. John's as a community. Keep up the great work. You guys have lovely voice, great acting skills, and just continue to shoot for the stars and continue to do what you guys do great and host. And thank you guys very much.
I mean, we've had a ride, guys. You know this. I've loved each and every one of you. I've given you tough love. I've told you crazy things about my life. You've told me crazy things about yours. I brought a piece of Broadway here that you'll never ever forget, and I will never ever forget you. I'm not gonna get emotional because this right here, I'm not gonna do it. But you know how I feel about you. And if I've ever told you anything, if I taught you anything at all, you will take that one thing that I've always been saying every day, that you are enough. If something doesn't fan your flame, let it be. If something doesn't catapult you or move you to the next level, let it be, because that means they're not supposed to be a part of your journey. Things are not supposed to be a part of your journey. I took that journey before and it's devastating. As young ones, I don't want you to do that. If something is not fueling you, if something is not driving you, you get the hell out of there immediately. You move to greatness because you are great. And I've had an amazing time working with you and discovering stuff about you and myself at the same time. So on that note, this is not goodbye, but it's like hello again. And when you have my information, hit me up anytime. I love y'all.